What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to something new but different. This is my second playthrough of Fallout New Vegas on this channel. This will be continuing straight out of the unofficial prequel mod, Fallout New California. This is the same character with the same backstory. It's kind of interesting because you get a little more context. And in fact, I bought the Ultimate Edition on Steam. I never intended to build a PC for this channel, or build a gaming PC for a while. I was content with my Xbox. I'm good. But after doing so, I'm extremely happy because look at this. This is totally this is probably 10 years ago for everybody else. 2011, 12, 13, around there, where mods were starting to come out for New Vegas and they were making the world look really pretty. But this is different. I've never seen the sky this blue in this game. There's more foliage because of some mods I've added. I just went on the most popular, the Nexus, and the textures look a little crispier in a way. In fact, I might even update those just a touch to, really kind of put this game into the modern era. That being said, I want to make it known that this is the second playthrough. The first one I played exclusively on the Series X, which it's fast. It just you can't do anything special that adds, uniqueness, or it's the same thing over and over. And I'm excited about playing modded quests and modded DLCs and getting into the actual DLCs that Obsidian made that I've never been able to experience. But I'm going to do it on here because instead of paying $5 DLC on the Xbox or finding a copy of the Ultimate Edition physically, I could just buy it on Steam, and I'm totally, able to do it. So, just to go over, what happened in the end of last game is I was a full-on member of the Enclave. I was from Vault 18, I believe, where I was a star football player, and I worked for my coach was Coach Bragg. Coach Bragg ended up being a member of the Enclave undercover, attempting to, I believe, he was getting something from the vault. It's funny, I don't even know the mission. It's been 20 years, so that's my guy's thing. He doesn't remember. He got shot in the head. But I was working for Coach Bragg. Then he sent me out into the wasteland where I infiltrated a raider group. I was around 20 years old, I would assume, at that time, maybe 18 or something like that, because of the Vault high school seeming like a football team seems like it'd be like a high school thing around that age. And he was grooming these young guys to be like soldiers. Ultimately, there's a coup in the Vault. He takes over. He assassinates the thing. I shot my girlfriend in the face. I've done a lot of regrettable things. I've murdered entire factions of the NCR, took over a town completely. All of this, like how the hell am I doing this? Well, apparently, once I go into Fort Dagger Point at the end of the game, which both factions were kind of coming to a head there, I find out that I'm some kind of mutant connected to the FEV, I think the Forced Evolutionary Virus. Maybe I'm a child of someone, it seemed like. I was a child of a mutant, which explains my baby blue eyes and my, I'm aging pretty well. I'm like the mutant that worked for the government. I don't know if Bragg knew that. Maybe he did. I think he did know that because he's the one who, I believe, brought me into the vault. Maybe. I don't remember exactly. It's been 20 years. When I was a child. But now, I know I'm just sitting up here. I'm just kind of go over context. This is like the epilogue. I'm just going to, or not the epilogue, the epilogue and the prologue to the new journey. All in all, I eventually betrayed the raiders. I helped out of town solve a murder. Discovered almost everything I could discover in the New California wasteland, which we will be going back to eventually. I do have to go to my house down there and get all my stuff. I believe it's possible via mod, so I'm going to do my best, try to move my stuff to the wasteland over here, to the Mojave. And eventually, there's a lot more in the context of the final cutscene. It seems as if I joined Bragg. We'd fled to the east, to the capital wasteland, where we followed Henry Eden, who is the president. If you've played Fallout 3, and I'm sure you have, you know that President Eden is a robot computer. I didn't play it on this channel, but I played it before. Yeah, no, and I basically, the Vault Wanderer that you play as in Fallout 3, ruined that whole thing. I went to Chicago, sent out Enclave iBots to find a member of the Enclave, and eventually that led me here, to the wasteland. But I had to give up, found a job as a courier, and just, started to live this normal, humble life. and I got the lucky 38 chip, and that is like where this kind of splits off and turns into Fallout New Vegas. Same thing happens. I was shot in the head up in this graveyard up here. Victor pulls me out. The only difference I see between this and that is that you don't actually get anything from, like, you don't have to do anything to develop your special already. Like, as you can see, and this is going to be crazy, I'm already a level 22, which is crazy. And I've it's a PC again, taking advantage of all this cool shit I can do. I'm already maxed out the level rank of to 100, I think it is. Level cap is 100 now. So that's going to be interesting. I think I can max out my character, something I've always wanted to do. I understand that people don't like doing that. You have to have a build. This is the playthrough of this channel now for this. Unless in the future, like years from now, if I'm still doing this, which I intend to be, if I do have a playthrough, it'll most likely be this one, because I just want to make sure, you know, just why not? Just keep the guy alive. He's living his life, and unless I get really bored and I want to start over. But now this is only the third playthrough on this channel, and it's on the same game I've already played. I don't want to like keep doing this. So let's end this video here. I want to just give like context to everything. So this is the beginning of a new Fallout New Vegas playthrough, and you kind of got the whole paraphrase of Fallout New California. However, if you want to, it has its own playlist that is directly leading into this. I don't know if I'll put them in the same playlist. I probably will, and just, you know, Fallout New Vegas, and then kind of label the videos themselves Fallout New California, and then continue on. However you guys think. I mean, if you guys, by that time I would have decided already. So, but I hope you guys enjoy. You guys like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to see anything specific, please leave it down in the comments. If you guys want to see me do any specific mods or have any crazy mod recommendations for this playthrough that won't like crazy, you know, funk up the story too much, then please leave them below. I'm definitely down for that. And yeah, thanks guys. Thank you guys for watching. And the new video should start in the playlist. I'm going to upload these together, part 1 and part 2. So this is the bridge to the new journey. Thanks guys. Bye.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Jingle, jangle.